Hello, hard luggage, soft luggage. I used to run a hard luggage setup on my ADV motorcycles some years ago. However, I switched to a complete soft luggage setup. Not because soft luggage is better, it is because I started noticing how luggage affects the handling of my motorcycle. Most ADV riding, touring riding starts off on the highways, but eventually it gets off the highways into some bad roads, broken roads, or complete stretches of no roads. Some of those roads can be planned, some of it is unplanned. And it is on rides like this that the luggage you carry sends you a message. Over time, I moved to soft luggage with a combination of just the top case, no side boxes. However, some years ago, I moved completely to soft luggage. Not because the top case doesn't work, it is because of what it does to the motorcycle. A top case sits behind the rear axle. Now, anything behind the rear axle has got a cantilever effect and a magnifying effect. 5 kilos behind the rear axle on the rear rack is, say, like 20 kilos on the rear seat. It's got a magnifying effect. So, a top case, a loaded top case does not just add load, it adds a leveraging load which is not stationary. It starts to move and bounce around as we ride along. And there is a second effect. The more load and leverage in this area means a lighter front where the bike starts to squat this way, the rake angle changes and the front becomes very light. When the front becomes light, we start to lose some traction. And another consequence is even small undulations on the road or even a minor imbalance in the wheel or the tire starts to lead to the wobbly front end. I've had several riders speak with me, discuss with me and engage with me of a light front end and a wobbly front end. And in most cases, provided wheel balancing is good, the tire is good, is a top case that has been overloaded a little beyond what it should be. So, it is not just the weight, it is about what the weight that is placed behind the rear axle does to the motorcycle handling. And this is not just theory. I have had a rear rack on my motorcycle brake and the top case has fallen off twice. A friend had it worse. When we were up in the mountains a couple of years ago, he had a top case which was running empty, but still due to the leverage and the constant movement and vibrations, the rack cracked and the whole thing fell on the road. Now, there was no way we could place it on the motorcycle, tie it down and ride. So, what we had to do was abandon the broken rack and the top case and had to continue with the ride. And it is in these situations that one starts to think about whether the convenience of a top case is worth it or the kind of load and the leverage and the danger that it can cause is worth it. My current tail bag setup is this Rice Moto 40 liter dry pack. It's got all the features that I am looking for. I've used it for a ride in the rain. So far, so good. With soft luggage like this tail bag, I can place it on the rear seat and tie it down. This way, the load is where a pillion rider would sit. Now, if a motorcycle can handle a pillion rider weighing 50, 60, 70 kilos and not feel too imbalanced, I am sure it can handle a 10 or a 12 kilo tail bag with ease. And now, that matters to me more than convenience, because convenience is when loading, unloading, that is just a few minutes at the start of the ride, a few minutes at the end of the ride. In between, I do not want to be stressed out about what may happen to the rear rack or my top case. Now, hard luggage definitely has its place. If it is predominantly highway riding that one is doing, point to point, and has a clear plan and knows exactly where the roads are leading to, how the roads are, the convenience and the security of the hard luggage is unmatched. But for the kind of riding that I do, exploring, traveling, not really being bothered about what kind of roads we are going to go on, soft luggage is always my go-to option. Now, mind you, it is not as simple as just hard luggage and soft luggage. It is also how we pack that can have a huge effect. An improperly packed and balanced soft luggage can be as unwieldy and pose a danger as much as a hard luggage can. There is another tendency to overload hard luggage because it's got a fixed amount of space. Once we open the case, we see so much of space. We tend to fill it up with things. Oh, just in case I need this. Oh, just in case I need this. Just in case I need this. And we end up traveling with things that we really don't need to carry. Flexible soft luggage doesn't have that kind of a problem. We can load it up to what we want to with the things that we actually want to carry, cinch it down, tie it down to the motorcycle. So we tend to carry more what we need with soft luggage and more what we want with hard luggage. So for me, between these two, it is not about how much we carry, it is about how what we carry affects my ride. And this is the reason why I prefer soft luggage today. Yes, there are some compromises with the time it may take to load and strap it down and the time it may take to unload and take it off the bike. But those few minutes are worth it because again, it's a few minutes at the start of the day, a few minutes at the end of the day. In between, I have less to worry about with soft luggage and more with hard luggage. Another differentiating area that stands out for me is the amount of luggage, the weight that I can carry in hard luggage and soft luggage. Hard luggage itself is a bit heavy. This box perhaps weighs around 3 kilos. This will probably weigh around only 1 kilo. So there you lose some loading weight capacity. Next, the rear racks are rated at 5 kilos, maximum 7 kg, that is including the weight of the top case. So thereby limiting your luggage carrying capacity. Now, an interesting fact is a 5 kg top case and a 5 kg soft luggage on the rear rack have a different effect on the rear rack and the subframe of the motorcycle. The hard luggage tends to cause a lot more shock and vibration through the system than the soft luggage will cause because this absorbs those shocks, thereby affecting the handling far less than what the same weight of hard luggage can do. One final aspect is in the event of a drop or a crash, the chances of getting injured with soft luggage is less in comparison with hard luggage. Hard luggage can jam the rider's limbs between the road and the motorcycle and the case itself, whereas chances of that happening with soft luggage is quite less. Also, in a crash, the box may break, the rack may crack, the side rails or the rear rack, which could mean the end of the ride. However, with soft luggage, maybe a scruff or even a cut which can be fixed with some duct tape. That is something I carry, a roll of duct tape whenever I travel with soft luggage because just in case if there is a tear or damage, stick it up and the ride continues. What is your choice? How do you plan your rides and what is your preference and why? Let me know in the comments.